As you both begin to wander off to find one of the larger marketplaces here on the core spire, I would like to ask Sam and Taliesin to come to the table, please.
I'm ready. I'm so ready.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, it's Ethan.
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
Hi.
Hi.
Ashton, your eyes flutter open. The air, familiarly stale. You slightly feel the hint of a hangover, but as you kind of rub your eyes and sit up, you are on your standard sleeping cot here in the Crook House, surrounded by what would be considered destitute interior by anyone of means, but to you, it's colorful and it's fun. A lot of cobbled together, half-torn tapestries and colorful strings of gems and beads of no worth that give a character to it. The place has a very vibrant, whatever you find at the bottom of the gutter and polish off feel to it. But here in the Crook House, it's home. You're not sure what time it is. It could be 4 in the morning. It could be 4 in the afternoon. No light makes its way down here. It's kind of the odd nature of being here in the Fonzie Hollow in the center of the core spire. This empty cylindrical space that resides in the central area of the core spire where many of the folk go to disappear. Disappear intentionally, to be away from the streets and find community amongst the others who don't want to engage too heavily with society for all of its good and bad. The inside of the hollow itself is this hundreds and hundreds of feet of climbing ladders and walkways and rafters and just a mass collection of odd pieces of bamboo and metal and wood and cables that are strung together to create a network of climbable space to reach any of the numerous tunnels that exit from the center of the spire out to the many streets. People come here to be forgotten, or people are thrown here to be forgotten. But you call it home. If you'd like to describe yourself, Ashton.
Ashton, they are an earth genasi with green stone skin and a dark purple crystal hair on the shorter end of things. They're wearing an awful lot of leather that looks like they've been wearing it for a very, very long time with red fabric lining it. They've got leather pouches, a bit of everything to keep little bits and pieces together. Some piercings made mostly of nails, and very obviously a giant hole in the left side of their head that has been filled with slag glass, and beneath the slag glass there's a little bit of an opalescent brain that can be seen through. One of the eyes on the cracked side is milky like a tiger's eye gem. The cracks run most of the upper left side of the body and have been patched together with what looks like slag melted gold to piece everything together. They also have on the back of their very hand decorated jacket the words "Just don't." And a big glass hammer that they carry around that very, very gently just around the base of it says "fuck off." So that's Ashton.
As you stir for a moment and kind of sit up in your bearings, a familiar voice goes, "So when are you going to wake up? You're being lazy." So you hear Milo from around the corner.
Fuck off. What time is it?
It's afternoon.
Fuck.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
To this point, you begin to take in the smell of some sort of cooking meat that's filled the room a bit. And as you push past the hanging lantern to your left and what looks like a kind of a makeshift kind of cloth bed that dangles between two portions of the room. You can see on the work shelf to one side and the kind of metal iron skillet placed upon a little heated device that Milo has created. You see Milo. Now, Milo, to bring this over here.
Sorry.
No, it's all good. I'm trying to make sure everything. So he's a non-binary human, kind of early 20s. He's like funny beige skin, large glasses, and a knitted cap. And they're in the process of cooking up some food. And said, as soon as you're ready, there'll be food. It's almost done.
Oh, that's fucking brilliant. Shit.
Scrapes it off onto a piece of sheet metal, kind of puts a couple small bolts off and kind of places them back in a shelf that they keep.
Could have used that. That's okay. Have you seen fresh cut grass around?
You motherfucker. Hey! Letters! As you are just kind of milling about, taking in the space, impatient for anything to happen, but not quite ready to do anything on your own, you hear Milo shout out and the rousing sounds of Ashton around the corner. If you would like to describe yourself.
Sure. Wheeling into the room is a short automaton with yellow metallic skin, a cute little backpack. They has two big blue eyes of different shapes. He's got a wheel that he rolls around on. On his chest plate are four stripes that sort of look like blades of grass down his chest plate, and he's a robot. And as he wheels into the room, well, smiley day there, Ashton. How you doing? How was your stasis? I've been sort of waiting here on standby, waiting for your designation. Are you almost ready to go?
The stasis was short. Protein is incoming, right?
Oh, protein is ready. As they hand it over to you.
Short? I mean, you had to be out for at least 11 hours. Like, is that all? Do you need more than that?
I could have done with 14, 15 easily.
Wow.
Are you hungry as well?
Oh, I had some bolts already. I'm good to go. Thank you, though, Milo, and thank you for patching up my whole thing over here.
Oh,
I appreciate it.
Trust me, my honor. As a person who dabbles in, automation on a lower arcane level, it's not every day you get the option to work with something quite as deep as you, I'd say.
Well, I'm very pleased that working on me gave you value.
Anyway, I'm gonna get back to my work. Do anything today? You just lounging around again?
Thought I'd head up, maybe show fresh cut grass around a little bit, see something. Unless you've got something that needs to be picked up, any work, I could certainly use the work if you have the work.
Anything that really hits your specialty. I've been doing some minor repairs around the windowed wall for a bit.
Okay, because I'm bored, so I'll do some stupid shit right now.
Honestly, we could use a little bit of excitement around here, so stupid shit away.
We're doing stupid shit?
I figure that's the best way to spend a day. Or what's left of it.
Feels like we've been doing a lot of stupid shit since we got here.
Oh, you're catching on. That's good.
All right.
That's good, you're sharp.
So I guess after you finish up breakfast and maybe tidy up yourself? Nope. All right. We'll just go then.
Let's go see what's happening upstairs.
All right. So as you climb this kind of multi-leveled, truncated hovel that has odd stairs and ladders that lead you up to the area where it exits out onto the side of the wall of the center of the hollow, you pass by Ani. This is Aniara. You see the half elf, half orc, kind of young performer, kind of looks to be in her early 20s, kind of sitting down with this for as rough as her clothing is, this really nice looking lute that you're uncertain if she saved up for it necessarily or got it off the back of somebody's cart, who knows? But it's sitting there in the process of just quietly practicing, and as you begin to practice, glad you both finally decided to do something today.
Oh, fuck off.
You fuck off.
Please tell me you have something that needs lifting. Oh, please, do you have a show? Do you need something carried? I just want a little cash.
Nope, sorry. I'm practicing for an audition because I want to actually maybe get a spot in the Dreamscape Theater for Stuvan, and that would actually, I don't know, earn us a little money in this household.
The Dreamscape Theater, did you say?
Yeah.
Stuvan's Dreamscape Theater here.
What's that? What's that?
It's a performance auditorium. It's where people of all sort of believed skill sets go and try and wow the crowd.
I mean, that sounds amazing, and you're hopeful to perform there?
It's amazing, depending on what you consider art. Some of the music I've heard there is pretty bad.
It's pretty iffy.
Well, maybe you can raise the bar.
Well, that's the hope.
Do you actually have to perform for Stuvan or no?
I actually don't have an audition yet, but I'm practicing for when I get one.
Oh, heaven help you. God.
Well, I guess just out there, unless you need us to go find out when auditions are being held or anything.
What do you want from me?
They're very friendly. I don't know how to turn it off and stop that part.
I hate it.
I keep being told it's gonna grow on me.
Hi.
If you hear anything, just let me know. I'm just gonna stay here and practice.
Well, look forward to the new show regardless. Keep it up.
I'll let you know if I can pull myself together for some sort of a performance anytime soon.
I believe in you.
I believe in you as well.
That makes it worse.
They're not joking though.
I know we just met, but I definitely believe in you.
Get out.
All right, fuck off.
Please,
Fuck
yes.
off.
Good morning!
I mean, begins tuning and adjusting a bit. Stepping out into the hollow, you immediately see this large cylindrical space that climbs up at a mostly vertical way and descends for another 100 or so feet. It looks extremely dangerous, if not for the hundreds of various cables and ropes that are carved from wall to wall and attached to pillars and other kind of anchor points so everyone can kind of pull their way up and climb these endless pieces of scaffolding and ladders that just make their way all around this inner space. You could see entranceways and doors and tunnels to all little homes and cavern nooks where people have essentially set up and squatted. There isn't a lot of oversight to the hollow necessarily, so it's great for those who want to be off the grid a bit. So, leading your way through.
Well, I figure we've seen a lot of the underground of the Core Spire. Why don't we take you upstairs and actually see some sky for a change?
Oh, that sounds lovely. We don't have a job yet, though.
I mean, not yet, no.
All right.
I'm working on it. You can work on it too.
Sure. I'll ask around. See what
Actually, that might be better. I've kind of figured out who I'm already working for in this town. I think getting new clients is not my specialty.
Oh, well, don't sell yourself short. I'm sure you've got, you present yourself as sort of rough around the edges and, brusque a little bit.
Yeah.
But I feel like there's a heart of gold down there. I just need to stick on my miner's cap and get a pickaxe and dig real deep,
It's been so fun having you around for the last few weeks. I've really enjoyed it.
I appreciate that, although it does kind of sound like there's a but or an end of that coming, but...
Maybe there is. I'm not entirely sure anymore. Anyway, let's...
Topside we go.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Climbing up a number of stories to one of the various tunnels that exits the hollow and makes its way towards one of the main streets of this region of the Core Spire, you eventually emerge. This would be on the edge of what's called the Prism Emporium, which is one of the general wares repositories and shops in this region. And at this point, it's mid-afternoon, a nice warm day with the sun kind of pouring through, and it's a beautiful view as you kind of step into the main road. Fresh cut grass. As you glance by, you can see a flock of birds going through the gentle clouds and hear the sounds of people taking care of their business throughout the surrounding bustling thoroughfare. Somebody dumps a piss bucket out the side of their door and just coats you. Sorry.
Fuck off!
Sorry, I was in your way. I apologize.
Man, we gotta work on that. Fucker! Oh.
It's really it's no skin off my teeth. I don't have skin or teeth, so it's really fine.
All right, let's take a little stroll, see a few sights. Have I taken you to Spire by Fire yet?
No, but it rhymes, so I'm in.
I knew you would. Let's head to Spire by Fire. Let's see if we can rustle up a little work.
Okay.
And I'll give you a tour. It's pretty nice.
Okay. It's, I'd say about a 20-25 minute journey from where you currently are to Spire by Fire. The city streets of each of the main spires is a gradual spiral that heads upward with various kind of stairways that wind to shortcut between the different levels, as well as pulley evaders that are pulled up by chain, cable, and if you have the money to spend, occasionally a few other more expensive means of jumping between. You can hire simurgs to go ahead and ride on. If you know where to go to one of their spaces, they're simurgs, which are these kind of deep red, crimson-looking, massive hawk-type birds with heads of like a wolf dog-like creature, native to the wilds here, and are considered dangerous if spooked out in the wild, but there are simurg riders here that are trained as part of the Wilders. Wilders, which is the colloquial name for the wardens, the guards of the city that work for the Chande Quorum. So you see them keeping an eye up above and are considered the law enforcement, to whatever your perception of that may be, and or the quorum itself. But occasionally there are some that are trained, and their trainers utilize them to ferry people from spire to spire and level to level. But on foot, eventually you make your way to the Spire by Fire Inn. What you see before you is a monstrous 6-story tavern that looks like a labyrinth built into the edge of the rock of the spire itself. You can see it's climbing up like a makeshift stronghold, more than an inn, though there are a number of balconies that kind of emerge from it. And if it were freestanding on its own, it would look like a mess and probably crumble. But because it's built into the rock, they got to be very creative with its layout. There are all manner of torches that burn throughout the day and night here, and kind of give it a warm, welcoming glow at all points of the day. You can see there is a very unique mix of clientele here. There are people from all different walks of life and colorful, wealthy outfits with, fine silks and accessories. There are some more ragtag, rough and tumble folks that come in here for their drinks. It is a mixing pot here in the center of the core spire within Drusar. And immediately it kind of it draws your intrigue as to what adventure might be found in this space.
You want me to do the talking, or you, Ashton?
Well, let's take a look around. Let's see what's here. I value your input. I'm going to see if I know anybody. I think between the two of us, we can wrangle something.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
All right, let's roll on in.
All right.
Or walk.
We can do both.
Stepping inside, immediately to the right, you see there's a table where 3 figures are in the process of playing a card game. You can see what looks to be an orc with very kind of intense, greasy hair that almost gives a kind of a frond-like look to it, with a nice billowed sleeve piece of dress, like a nice shirt, who is currently holding a hand at their front. You see what looks to be a gnome, older, kind of wrapped in scarves and bundled up a bit, with their kind of an upturned nose that probably was adorable in their younger years, but they've been going on for a bit, and now it's adorable in a different way, I'll say. And you see a massive Pakidan who is at the table, big, long, draping ears that go past the tail, a trunk that is curled around and kind of up against the chest, tusks that are adorned and carved with designs, and you can see them holding their cards in their tiny little hands, keeping a watch as they kind of lean deep down to get close to the rest of the people at the table. You know this individual to be the towering Kalyan, who is kind of loosely the bouncer of the establishment. And as you walk in, Kalyan just goes, Ashton.
Kalyan? Is Yashir here, or?
Right over there, if you're looking. He points over to the front, and you can see, while not at the front at the moment, there are no patrons at the central barkeep table. Beyond the door, you can see there is a chair in the corner, and beyond that, you can see a male Qatari of lion descent, orange-brown fur and a dark, dark black mane that is kind of braided tightly and goes past the back shoulders. More of a tank top than a tunic or shirt. Well built and seems to be eager to show it off, but is arranging and organizing things back there. Doesn't seem to notice your presence yet.
I'm gonna walk out and take out a couple silver and slide it down the bar, and I'm just gonna keep sliding it down the bar, making as much noise as I can.
As soon as the coin hits the the wood and the textures begin to scrape a bit, you can see one of the ears turn off to the side on his shears. Hi! Sorry, I was running a business, but heard your coin on the table. What can I do for you?
Something for breakfast. Whatever breakfast beer you have would be great.
Breakfast beer.
And also, just to put into your mind, imagine how much drunker I would be right now if you knew a way for me to earn some money. Okay. Well, for a breakfast beer, is this your protector? One of those arcane guardians, or whatever they're called? I've seen a couple of them come through here, but this one's quite small. You might want to get your money back. They're complicated. This is fresh cut grass, please.
Smiley day to you. It's a lovely establishment you got here. Is this owner operated, or is this your place?
It is, yeah.
Be careful what you say. They're very vicious.
Fantastic.
Fuck you up.
The ambiance is really nice. The clientele looks varied, and I'm impressed that you're so busy midday like this.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I thank you. No one seems to appreciate the hard work I put into this place for the past 10 years, and it's nice to get a little acknowledgement from a stranger.
That's right.
Yeah. Would you like a breakfast beer as well?
I would not. I can't drink it.
Oh, right. Should have assumed. Sorry. I'll say a Heartmore brisket beer. I'll get it for you. I'll get one for myself as well. He goes ahead and
good idea.
Fills up two and hands it over to you. Gives the drink a bit.
And down.
So what's your deal? What's your deal? This is fascinating. He grins with the kind of sharpened teeth of the heavy canines appearing. A bright smile, but you can definitely see there.
My deal? I'm here to assist and be helpful to Ashton in all of their journeys and travels at the moment.
All right. Well, you good at lifting, arranging?
Lifting? I mean, I can lift something, yeah. Are we...
Less of a lifter and more of a thinker. And a bit of a doer.
Okay.
And honestly just lightens the place up. So.
Ledger work.
Ledger work?
How fast can you do my taxes?
I have not done taxes yet. I do more things like when people are injured, I make them less injured. That sort of thing.
Oh, well, stick around till past sunset tonight. There'll be plenty of injured people, probably.
Oh,
so,
yeah? I'm also keen to meet people who, well, have a lack in their life and try to figure out what it is and see if I can help them fill it.
Okay, now it got weird.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's...
I just feel like there's a lot of broken people out there and I can do a lot to help them. That's all.
You're gonna be Real busy, friend. Let me just tell you.
Can't wait.
Right. Sure you don't want a beer?
Oh, no, I definitely don't.
All right, fair enough.
If you have some scrap iron or any chunks of metal back there, though, anything particular you'd be looking for? Or?
Any alloy, and anything
Oh, you're
really.
serious?
No, I'm dead fucking serious.
Goes ahead and takes the silver that you brought over and changes it out to a couple copper pieces and kind of slides them over. Yeah.
Copper pieces? Ooh, this is a conundrum. I want to eat those,
Yeah.
but Ashton really likes money. So,
Copper's not really money.
really?
Copper's more of an insult. You can totally eat that.
All right. You sure? I feel weird about this.
No, do it.
Do you want to turn away?
No, I'm good.
You're real weird around money. You love it so much.
I also really love watching you eat, though. You know this.
All right.
Shira is just completely enthralled and watches.
I'll put in both the coins into my mouth and just...
Okay, I will admit it does hurt a little.
That is
It does
amazing.
hurt a little.
That's amazing.
Yep, never gets old.
I can't taste.
Tell you what, you want to come by about once a week, twice a week or so for the nights, and you want to do that for money, you'll entertain the different patrons around here. You can make a little cash.
Means nothing to me, but sure. If Ashton wants some cash, sure.
Well, I'll also say it'll keep you put together. I know that we have a funny feeling we're gonna need to patch you up every now and then,
Am I going to be a regular at a tavern?
if you like.
Will they do that thing when I roll in and where they all go, fresh cut grass, and everyone's just happy to see me?
Keep this up, most likely.
All right.
Quite possibly. We might even get into a bar fight. I knew that would excite you.
This is amazing.
Yeah, it's good times.
Work for you. Your skill set, not quite. But I'll keep an ear out. Maybe even two.
Please.
Well, in the meantime, finish your breakfast.
Are you sure you don't have anything for Ashton? They would really appreciate it.
I think, honestly, between Mir and Callian, we kind of got all the physical stuff taken care of at the moment. We'll try back in a week, maybe.
Well, and if you hear anybody needs anything around, you know how it is.
I know. I'll keep up with it.
Not feeling very particular right now either, so.
Good to know. Open options.
Very open.
Only got a couple hours before the mainstays start coming through here, so either stick around and be ready, or be scarce to leave open tables for paying customers, if you don't mind.
There's a few people who probably won't be that happy to see me anyway, so.
Okay, well, stay for now. Finish your beer. And pleasure to meet you, fresh cut grass.
Fresh cut grass.
Bring him around more often.
Yeah. They're sticking around.
Ting! Flicks you in the head for a minute.
Yep, that's me.
Fascinating.
Rude.
Definitely a little rude, but I'm drinking, so.
Meanwhile,
Oh, okay.
if I could please have
Oh,
Liam, Ashley, and Robbie come to the table.
oh!
Shit!
Travis changed his name to Robbie.
Oh shit! Hey!